at this. Look at this. It is now official, guys. I have my new Motorola Q from AT&T, and it feels amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the brand new Motorola Q Global from AT&T. Look at that. I did get the Motorola Q in today from FedEx, and everything started off great. Everything was wonderful. You know, I took this box, opened it up, showed the gadget that's in here, and had a great time playing with it. But I've come to the conclusion that the Motorola Q is just not for me. Windows Mobile 6. When it comes to this particular operating system, I tend to be very familiar with the professional version, which runs on the touchscreen devices like the Trio and the HTC devices and what have you. The Windows Mobile 6 smartphone version, which runs on the devices without the touchscreen, it pretty much took me a while to get used to it, and quite frankly, even after I felt comfortable with it for a little bit, I really was not impressed with it at all. It turns out that the Motorola Q happened to be the absolute best choice when it came to choosing between that or the Samsung Blackjack 2 for many reasons. One, the voice quality of every call that I received was amazing. I mean, it was crystal clear, even better than my Nokia E90. But what really drew the line in the sand for me was the functionality of the device without a touchscreen or a stylus. I mainly use my smartphone to go on the internet, whether it be to answer questions on YouTube or to go onto howardforums.com and reply to different entries on that site. So it's very important that I have a web browser that can pretty much reflect the functionality of a full-featured browser on any other computer, whether it be a Mac or a PC. Now, the best mobile browser that's been able to give me that functionality is Opera Mobile. Opera Mobile 8.65 for Windows Mobile Professional. Opera Mobile for Windows Mobile 6 Professional for devices with the touchscreen has been the best web browser by far. Better than the Nokia S60 browser on the Nokia E90, and certainly better than the Opera Mobile browser I came across on the Motorola Q. Overall, it was a pretty good experience, but it was very limited in the fact that it did not have a touch screen, and it just didn't have the processing power of either the Trio 750 or the HTC Titan 2. I don't know, maybe it's just that I'm more used to the Windows Mobile 6 Professional version over the Windows Mobile 6 standard version. I've come to the conclusion that the only way for me to solve this problem is to send the Motorola Q back. Sorry, guys. There's pretty much no other way around it. Now, before everybody, gets upset over this whole thing, there are some practical reasons as to why I should keep the Trio 750. It was the fact that I already have an extended battery that I had purchased previously when I used to own the Trio 680. So I've got that in my possession that I can use with this. I also have a car charger for the Palm Trio that I also bought when I owned the 680. So those are two things. The current belt clip that I now have on my waist here can be used for both the HTC Titan 2 as well as the Trio. So whereas with the Motorola Q, I don't have a belt clip. I would have to go out and purchase a separate one in order to. The best choice for me is to just stay with the Trio 750. Now, if I keep the Trio 750, I'll just have to figure out some way to fix this problem with the buttons not working. I'm guessing it could be a software issue, so the first thing that I will do is reset the entire device, try to reinstall, Windows Mobile 5 and then go ahead and re-update it to Windows Mobile 6. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and find out. I'm going to try to at least do a master reset of the entire 750 Trio and go from there. Well, guys, sorry to say this, but I thought I had a brand new birthday present to get excited about, but it turns out that you really don't know what you've got until it's gone. So I tried to love the Motorola Q, but it didn't work. So like an unwanted stepchild, it's going to have to go back from where it came. It's a shame. Now, you know what? There are many different operating systems out there that work for some people and don't work for some people. I've had my fair share of different, operating systems over the years. I've gone through Nokia S60 with the E90, N95, the E61i, and the N93. And then I've gone through Symbian UIQ.3 with the Sony Ericsson models, the P990 and the P1i and the M600. And I've gone through Windows Mobile as well as the Palm OS. Oh, dear God, we can never forget the Palm operating system, the good old Garnet. Wow, that thing is so antiquated, it's not even funny. You can just practically blow dust off of it. It's so old. But anyway, I have to say Symbian UIQ.3 for Sony Ericsson has been the most lackluster of all operating systems for me. But wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. I can't totally write off the Sony Ericsson P990 just yet, because when I did own that phone, there were a lot of benefits that I came across from owning that phone. Let me just mention a couple of them right now, if I can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope everybody is doing great. I will look forward to talking to you guys later on. And in the meantime, you all take care. Good night.